I just told Macy that I don't care if she cries or what, I'm gonna drink this coffee hot. Let's see. It doesn't even have steam coming off of it anymore because it's been sitting in the pot for 5 minutes. Right? Yeah. You trying to stand up? Yeah. Gonna do it? You gonna stand up by yourself? Yeah. That's West Charlotte. It's upside down for you guys, but you can still see that maroon and gold. Yeah. This is how Macy and Roxy play through the glass. Because she likes Macy, but she would be like too wild and crazy to be left alone with her. Not alone, I would never leave her alone, but, you know, left to just walk around the house while Roxy is inside. She would go crazy. Roxy would go crazy. Macy likes Roxy. Anyway, we're just... Hi. You want some food? We're just watching some YouTube videos. And, excuse me. We're just watching some YouTube videos. And there was a... somebody rang the doorbell, and it ended up being the mail lady. If any of you are like me, I don't know if I'm extra nervous or if it's just because I have a baby or what. Probably not, I don't know. But if I'm home and I'm not expecting somebody and there's a knock at the door or somebody rings the doorbell, I'm not opening the door. Like, if I'm not expecting you, I'm not opening the door. So you need to call or text me first and tell me that you're at my door, or else I'm not opening it. So I just wait until the person leaves, or I look from a window where they can't see me to see who it is or what it is. So it is a Bloom box. I'm subscribed to Bloombox. I think I told some of my friends who just had babies that I'm subscribed to Bloombox, and there's a code that for, I don't know if it's like half off or something like that. Anyway, I used to like it when I first had Macy, but the boxes got bad in my opinion. Like I think they started sending stuff that wasn't age appropriate. The stuff was like kind of too young in my opinion. So I stopped my subscription. I just stopped it yesterday, or not yesterday, last week or 2 weeks ago. So this is my last box. And you can stop your subscription anytime. No charges, no commitment. Like, you don't have to keep it for a certain amount of days. So I liked it when I first had her, and now I just think that the stuff that comes, like, I've gotten 2 or 3 different plates and bowls. Like, there's nothing special about a plate or a bowl that I can't get it myself. And then I've gotten so many soft toys, and now she's too old. I mean, she plays with anything, but a soft toy is for like a very young baby. I want her to have things that are more developmentally appropriate. So something that's like for a 12-month-old, as opposed to something that's for that a 3-month-old can buy. Can play with, you know. And you're supposed to be able to customize it so that they know what milestones your child is going through. So this says 10-month box. And in here is an apple teether. Safe, soothing fun for babies age 0 plus. Well, that's not a 10-month box because any baby can play with a rubber teether. That's not anything special, in my opinion. There's a book. I like books. Any book is fine with me. This one is called Good Morning Bluebird. So I think this is age appropriate. A book is good for any age child. Facial exfoliating scrub. So Bloombox sends things for mom and baby. I'll use this. This is Jean Pierre Cosmetics. I've never tried this brand before. And I'm running out of my facial scrub right now, so I'll use that. Beech Nut baby food. I'll use this because Beech Nut is like a real back in the day kind of brand, but they revamped. And now they do like a natural, 100% natural food. And they do like, they label it just apple and aronia berry. So the ingredients are apples and aronia berry. So I first got Beech Nut baby food in a Bloombox before, and I kept getting them because I thought it was a good brand because of the ingredients are just the fruits and vegetables. So I have this same one in my cabinet right now. So I will use that. Also have mango, kiwi, and papaya. And what's the other one? Apple and strawberry. And I don't use these. When I feed Macy, I don't feed her those. I have those just in case we have a babysitter, just in case she goes to my mom and dad's house and they don't have, something that she can eat. I'll send her with those. And the good thing about getting these is that it also comes with a coupon. So this is $1 off 3 of these jars. So I'll use that. And the last thing that's in here is a book for me, Brain Rules for Baby. Okay, I'm just not the mom that reads the mom books. I want to say I don't have time, which is like partially true. When I sit down to relax, reading a book about how to parent is not on my list of relaxing activities. So I will likely never read this book. How to Raise a Smart and Happy Child from 0 to 5. I'm sure it's got a lot of great tips. If anybody has read it, comment what you think is the best tip. I'm probably not going to read it. Oh, new chapter on sleep. This is what I need to read, but I'm just not that parent. I don't think that these books are going to help me to figure out how to better parent her, and I certainly don't think it's going to help me figure out how to get her to sleep longer when she's teething or whatever else she's going through. I just don't think those books are going to help me. So to devote an hour to read part of a book is just not what I'm going to do. So here is Macy in her PJs. We have not gotten dressed. We likely will not get dressed. What are you looking at? What do you see? Creamer, you can't have that. Oh, now you see yourself. Say hi. Hi. So yeah, I canceled my Bloombox. And if you look on Instagram, a lot of people take a picture, like, in the search bar, put Bloombox. A lot of people will take pictures of what they got every month, and you can see what the things are, and you can see how some people like it, some people are disappointed in it. My hair looks really crazy. Anyway, some people like it, some people are disappointed in it, and you can see why. If you see somebody that has a 3-month-old and somebody that has a 10-month-old and they get essentially the same things in the box, that's why you're disappointed, because you should have something different and more specific for a 10-month-old and a 3-month-old. So that teether, my friend just had a baby. Maybe I'll give it to her. The book I'll use. And I know a friend who does like to read parenting books, so maybe I'll give that parenting book to that friend. But half the stuff in there I couldn't use. The beech nut I can buy from Walmart, so I don't need it to come in a subscription box. So it was not worth my money. So I would not recommend it. Try that one out at some point. We also used to have Gray's Box, which is snacks subscription. And I was not impressed with that one either. And I didn't like that one. Man, this looks like a horror movie or something, how the light's coming in. Anyway, I wasn't impressed with that one either. The snacks were just okay. And then the size of the, like the amount that you got was not a lot at all. And so it wasn't worth my money. I think it was maybe $6 or $7 a month. So it wasn't expensive, but I just didn't like it. So I canceled that one too. So I might try Nature Box next, which is another snack subscription, but you can choose exactly what you want. In Gray's Box, you can't. You can just kind of say what you like and don't like, and then they'll send you what they, feel like you might like. So yeah, I like the idea of a subscription box, but I just haven't been impressed with the 2 that I've tried. And I have not tried any of the beauty ones yet. So just a little tidbit for you. So I said I wasn't going to give Macy this teether thing, but I am, because I'm trying to make a snack. And she's like crawling all over my legs and trying to eat the what is this thing called? The coupon that I have for the food. So I am going to give her this, because a new thing might keep her attention for a couple minutes while I make this. Here you go. Snack time. We're going to have an apple. Well, I'm going to have this because Macy can't eat apples unless I... look at those veins popping out like man hands. Macy can't have apples unless I cook them, because they don't dissolve like a peach or another soft fruit. So she'll choke on them. So I am going to have this, and I'm going to have to figure out something to give her. Apple, I'm going to put some almond butter from Trader Joe's. Dip it in there. That's going to be delish. This apple slicer, if you don't have an apple slicer, go to Amazon and get an apple slicer. And just from past experience, get one that's metal. Because I had a plastic one before. Like you can get from Target. From Target you can get a plastic one. But my plastic one broke because you have to put quite a bit of force on it to slice the apple. And once you do, if you don't put like equal pressure, then mine just like broke in half. So get a metal one. I think this one was about $7 from Amazon. Anyway, little almond butter from Trader Joe's. It smells really good. That looks pretty nasty on camera, but it's really good, trust me. Yum, yum. While I eat my apples, Macy is gonna have these teethers. I think I showed these before. These Happy Baby gentle teethers. And I like these because they just melt in her mouth, so I can give her as big of a piece as I want. And I know that she's not gonna choke on it. But FYI, these are not a good travel snack because they're so brittle that if you put them in your bag or anywhere, they'll break, and then you'll have to give them super tiny pieces. Half of it is like ends up as powder, so you waste half of it. So these are good for like just at home for me. And I've had them in the car before, and as long as I don't stuff them in my glove box, they're fine. But really, they're better just for home. what I like for travel is these from the same brand, Happy Baby. This is my favorite snack brand for kids. These yogurt melts, and I've talked about. Hi. She's just out here watching Roxy. I'm gonna show you what Roxy's doing. There's Roxy. She's sunbathing. I know. Macy's watching Roxy, and Roxy's watching us watch her. Gotta keep my eye on you, Roxy. There you go. You're welcome. Are you nice and full? Yeah. I always watch YouTube videos while I'm cleaning up. I just did the dishes while Macy was eating. And, you know, like if you're watching YouTube videos, well, I watch them on my TV. So if you're watching them and you go through all of your subscriptions, then it plays commercials and advertisements between the videos, and you can't control what it plays. So I'm watching videos, and I watch a lot of mommy channels and probably like, I don't know, style videos, stuff like that. Well, the commercial that popped up was about some scary movie. Like, it's the one with the scary lady that died, black dress, something like that. Well, I don't do scary movies, like, not at all. And I had to, like, sprint across the room to turn the channel. I'm at home by myself. Al didn't get home yet. And I'm, like, running across the room to try not to see this scary movie preview. I'm, like, literally the scariest person when it comes to scary movies, stuff like that. I will probably dream about it if I see the preview. So I need to put my YouTube settings on like a child safety setting or something, not for the kids but for myself, so those videos don't come up. What are you doing? Hi. Okay, so I'm gonna make a chocolate shake because I have a sweet tooth right now. So what's gonna go in here? Frozen bananas. We're gonna do half of an avocado. This was one that Macy ate this morning. She eats about a half of it. So the other half I'll throw in here. And 2 teaspoons of Hershey's cocoa powder. So I'm using a cup of almond milk. So I'm using maple syrup. So I'm going to go for probably 2 tablespoons of the syrup. Ooh, yum. I didn't use quite 2, but you know, you can adjust it to your own liking. So I'm going to add a 1/4 of a teaspoon, this little guy, of vanilla. Yeah. That's it. And here are all my ingredients. It looks kind of nasty right now. And if you like your shakes to be thicker, you can add ice, more ice. I didn't add any ice because my banana was frozen, but you can add ice, or you can always freeze avocados too. If you have them and then freeze it, you can use frozen bananas and frozen avocado, which will make it, you know, thicker and icier. But I like mine to be like this. And if you like peanut butter, you can add peanut butter because this recipe is really good with peanut butter too. Anyway, hope you guys enjoy. We're gonna drink our shake and then we're gonna go to bed. And I say we because I'm gonna drink it, but I know she's gonna want a little bit. So I'll give her a little taste. Okay, well, we are going to bed. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Night, night.